Hi guys, so you'll have seen in a recent video I've been using this RPG resin by Phrozen, and this resin is awesome for miniatures as it's a combination of their sort of 14K resin, but also this one gives a lot of flex to your miniatures, which means no more snapping bits off, which is just awesome. So I wanted to try it out on sort of a small diorama of some sort, and my usual place to go is my mini factory. As you can see, yeah, loads of wonderfully talented sculptors over there. Obviously you can browse through, search for what you're looking for, but in this case I was contacted by those lovely people at SolGood Creations. I've actually done a couple of videos with their awesome miniatures, so yeah, they've got this Kickstarter coming out, well, possibly today. Go take a look at the links down below, and yeah, when you look on their My Mini Factory page, you can see their sculpts are just awesome. When I always say awesome, it's because they're so highly detailed. And obviously the Slapchop painting technique, yeah, this works a treat on these kind of awesome looking miniatures. And yes, I say awesome too many times, I can't help myself now. And as you can see, as well as the amazing miniatures, yeah, they do these kind of like diorama bases, which I think just look great. So I had a good old look through all their things. They said I could just print off and paint whatever I wanted, which was just great. And the ones I went for is this cool looking demon figure. Again, so much detail on this. It's going to make painting it such a treat, and well, just so easy. And the other thing I went for, because I wanted to put him on something, and that was this, the Gates of Hell. Again, another awesome looking thing. I love those tortured souls in the centre. So as always, yeah, going to be printing this off on my Frozen Sonic Mighty 8K printer. I'm possibly going to be trying out some new printers by Frozen soon. So yeah, keep an eye out for those ones. But for the moment, yeah, this printer, it's been wonderful to use. Even more so now with this RPG resin that they do. As I say, yeah, this stuff, yeah, the models, they can flex a little bit now. And when I mean the model, I mean sort of the sharp pointy bits, whether it's swords or poles or guns. Yeah, rather than feeling like they're going to snap off, these things bend now, which is just awesome. And guys, I really am trying to do my best now not to say awesome. Problem is though, because I'm trying not to say it, I think I'm saying it more. Anyway, back to this. So it didn't take too long to print out what I needed, and then I washed them, cured them, and yeah, left with some awesome looking miniatures that, well, ready to paint. So I did change the thing that I downloaded. I got rid of the bottom bit just because, well, I want to put it on my own bases. But the only problem with that is it meant I had to use my own, or put in my own supports. And yeah, well, I'm not too bad at doing supports. Some of the supports, as you can see here, didn't quite connect properly, and there's two heads that are kind of like half missing. But that's fine. I printed off my own little heads. Yeah, so it's not going to take too much just to cut out, well, what's kind of printed there. So say this was my error. Yeah, because I wanted to slice off that bottom bit of the base. It meant I couldn't do it with the supports that came with it. So I put my own on, and I say I'm not bad at doing supports. Well, I say I'm not bad. I let the slicer software do it. But yeah, wasn't too bad at all. So say this is what I wanted to put it on. You'll have seen me use these in lots of the things that I make. So anything that I'm not actually going to be playing with, yeah, I like to put it on one of these kind of bases. Well, just because I like them, and it means that everything I've got around my flat, they all kind of look, well, the same, which is pretty cool. So it didn't take too much effort and trouble just to sort of say snip off the part heads that hadn't quite come out properly. Yeah, and then just glue in those kind of like replacement heads that I did. And then on to the fun and easy job of painting. So yeah, as always, painted in black, blah blah blah. I think we've seen what I do now quite a lot, but obviously I still love it, and I'm still amazed at how good it works. So yeah, until I find something else, Slapchop is my way to go. Obviously now they added a little bit of doing some highlights and bits and bobs, sort of, well, once I've painted it all. So I'm going to be having to go at painting, well, I've already just printed out something rather large. I'm going to go and put some pictures over on my Patreon page if you want to see what I've printed. This is normally a miniature channel. The thing I've recently printed, well, it just about fits on my desk. So yeah, dry brushing, perfect way of getting this thing started. So miniatures come out really well. Love all the detail, and this is where doing the dry brushing, yeah, you really can see just how much effort and time these guys over at SolGood Creations have put into all their miniatures, because there's texture and detail everywhere. So to make things a bit easier on myself, I'm going to paint the miniature and the sort of diorama separately, just because it's obviously easier then to get around the back of the miniature, as it won't be sort of like hidden by, well, the lovely looking diorama. So starting off, yeah, I love these sort of tormented souls. Well, I'm not sure if they're trying to get out or being kept in or whatever it is, but yeah, they look awesome. And yeah, I'm actually making it like it is kind of like the hell down there, so hot and fiery. So starting with the dipping ink opulence red, looks really good. And what I'm going to try and do is obviously do that on the demon as well, as the skin texture he's got kind of makes it look like he's kind of on fire as well. So yeah, the amount of detail in him, and this is where in the past, yeah, painting something like this, I would have absolutely hated doing it. But yeah, Green Stuff World dipping inks obviously is what I've been using for quite some time now. Absolutely love them. They really are quite translucent, which is pretty awesome, because then you can really see the definition and the different sort of the contrast with the black primer and the white underneath, which is just great. Yeah, so with the mouth of hell here, yeah, if I'd go with orange as well, so it wasn't just totally red on the inside. So I've kind of like feathered in the orange to the red. And yeah, again, this is where I think having these dipping inks being so sort of like wet, watery, translucent, whatever sort of term you like to use, because I never know the correct terms. Yeah, it does make it so much easier to be able to sort of like feather one coat or paint onto the other. And I've never had any issues with sort of reactivation either with these paints. So yeah, it means you can paint something, let it fully dry, paint over it again with another dipping ink, and yeah, you haven't got to worry about anything happening. And I love how the skeleton brown dipping ink looks as well. Again, say these really do sort of pull in the nooks and crannies really well, making it look really dark in there. And yeah, all the edges, as you can see, nice and light. So great contrast, especially obviously something like wood. Yeah, makes it look pretty good. Well, I would do a little bit of dry brushing probably near the end, just to sort of like add extra little bits to it. But yeah, that's why I love these paints. So whether it is you're using dipping inks, contrast paints, speed paints, or any of the other sort of ones out there that I've yet to try, yeah, these are pretty much a godsend and make painting, well, a breeze, certainly more enjoyable. As I say, obviously this miniature won't be used or played with, but yeah, when it does come to sort of making up, well, kill teams, armies, whatever it might be, being able to paint them quickly and efficiently and to, yeah, a very happy standard is just awesome. So don't forget to click on the link down below. Go and check out SolGood Creations, their Kickstarter. It's called Epic Conflict. But also click on their link to have a look at their My Mini Factory miniatures as well. As I say, they do an abundance of awesome looking miniatures. And yeah, very reasonably priced. So yeah, grab some now. And this miniature didn't take long at all to paint. Certainly was fun to do. Last sort of thing I want to kind of do is just finish off the base there, and add a little bit of this green stuff. So I've got, I think it's about 3 or 4 different green sort of colours in this, as well as little stones and bits and pieces. And yeah, it's just great for, well, making some easy basing. And if you've seen quite a few of my videos, then yeah, you'll definitely know that I love things that are simple, quick and easy. As generally these things are more fun, because there's not really a lot of thought behind it. Yeah, so keeping things simple and sweet is my cup of tea. So when it comes to bases, yeah, that's just how I like it. And so the fact that I've got this little box and it's got a mixture of grass in it, so it's definitely 3, maybe 4 different types, as well as a few little rocks, little bits of cork. Yeah, simple, sweet, effective, does the job. So last thing to really do, and that's just to tidy up the base. I'm just going to give it another sort of painting with black, just to make it all tidy. And yeah, jobs are good. Lovely little diorama. Love how it's all come out. And then to finish it off, yeah, so a little bit of dry brushing. I think these little characters in here, giving them again another bit of a contrast. So having the half that isn't against the walls or the flames can have a little bit of whiteness to it, and then that'll just help emphasise the red and the darkness, well, on the inside. So yeah, dry brushing, obviously love doing that. Again, nice, simple, quick, easy. Just adds a little bit of another layer of, well, sort of contrast or highlights to everything. And yeah, job done. And I'll definitely be taking another look at SolGood Creations miniatures, and yeah, definitely printing out and painting some more of them. Okay, so this is the finished result, and like I say, yeah, a nice simple little paint job, this one, but very effective. Love how it looks. Love, say, the big demon. And yeah, I think it's come out really well. So don't forget to check out all the links down below, guys, to everything I use, and say SolGood Creations, their Kickstarter, as well as their My Mini Factory page, as they certainly do a whole range of miniatures, whether it's sort of creations like this for sort of D&D, or other sort of heroes for, well, Warhammer and all the rest of it. Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave comments, all that good stuff. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.